Good day. I'm Engineer Ejike Ejua. I'm welcoming you to our online tutorial on software development. Kindly watch our tutorial.
We shall be looking at implementing promises in JavaScript. Instructor/coordinator, Engineer Ejike Ejua, powered by Maspadoko Global Services. Objective: students will be able to implement promises to handle asynchronous operations effectively. Introduction: promises can be used to manage tasks like fetching data, reading files, or waiting for timeouts. For example, fetching data from an API takes time. A promise helps handle the data once it arrives without freezing the web page. Coding examples. As you can see on the screen, this is our HTML code for this task. Study it and let's move to the coding environment proper. At our HTML coding environment, then we have our doc type HTML. Then below it, we have our HTML open tag. Inside the HTML open tag, we have lag, which is language, is equals to EN inside quotation mark, which represent English. Then we now have our head open tag. Below it, we have a code. Meta is equals to chance set, which is equals to UTF. This is a character code that is making it to be readable. Then we have our title code. In between the title open and close tag, we have fetch with promises. That is what we display in the title bar. Then we now close the heading. Then below it, we have the body open tag. Below the body open tag, we have our H2 code. In between the H2 open and close tag, we have fetch data using promises. That is what is going to display on the web page. Then below it, we have our button code. Then we have ID is equals to load post BTM. This ID here is what is interacting with the JavaScript coding environment. Then in between the button open and close tag, we have load post title. That is what we display inside the button on the web page. Then below it, we have a paragraph, then code. We have an ID output. That is what the JavaScript will be interacting with. Then in between the paragraph open and close tag, we have click the button to load data. That is what is going to display on the web page. Then we have the comment link to external JavaScript. Then we have our JavaScript code linking the two environments. The script.js is a file that is hosting our JavaScript code. Then we now close the button, then close our HTML. Then let's move to the JavaScript code. As you can see on the screen, so take your time and study this code carefully. So let's move to the JavaScript coding environment proper. Then we have our code cons space button is equals to document.getElement by ID. We have load post BTN. That is the ID and the HTML coding environment. This ID here. So we are telling JavaScript to load statement in this particular code. Then below it too, we have another code. Cons is space output is equals to document or get element by ID output. As usual, the output there is the ID in our HTML code. This ID here, ID is equals to output. So we're asking him to load, click button to load data. And below it, we have another line of code. Please take note of the quotation marks, the commas, the open and close bracket, the curly brackets, the semicolons, the dot, every single thing you are seeing on this coding environment is very, very essential. Please take note of them. Get you a pen, write them down because they are necessary. Without it, you cannot be able to get the right result that you are looking for. Then we have also.log. This code is displaying our information on the log side of the web page. So when you go to the back end, you'll be able to see also.log post title in that environment. So take note of each line of code here. They are very, very necessary. Then we have .cache error. Here is the code. If our input has an error message, this is where the code that is going to display an error. Then we'll save our code that we have written both in HTML and JavaScript. So make sure we take note of every line of code. Then we'll go to our web browser and refresh it. As you can see, at the title bar, we have fetch with promises. Our H2 code, we have fetch data using promises. Then when you load the push title button, you now see an error occur when fetching data. So this line of code here, as you can see, is from this code fetch. You see where we wrote an error occur while fetching data, and that means when you have .cache, it displays an error message if the click on the web page is not successful. So let's refresh it once again and click the button. As you can see in the HTML code, we have clicked the button here as our paragraph. So they will now also have load data post. This is what you are seeing in the button here, load data post. When you click it, you now see an error occur while fetching data. Here, fetch return a promise. We use then to process the response and extract JSON data, and another then to log it. Hatch handles any error. Summary: promises make asynchronous operations manageable and cleaner. Conclusion: watch the next video on applying asynchronous and wait for readability.
Thank you for watching our tutorial. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share and comment for one-on-one training on software development and affiliate marketing, or if you wish we build your website for you, kindly contact us on 080 36 422829. We also partner with asynchronous Limited, African first digital contributory scheme, where we show you how to raise capital for that business of your dream. Thank you. May God bless you all.